Well, I think we've managed to clear out a block. Welcome back to the Kill All Challenge of Project Zomboids Build 42 Edition. So, in today's episode, I'm going to probably clear out the remaining of the block over here we started yesterday. And then tomorrow, we're going to go take care of that massive horde over by the apartments. So, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Someone is not liking the apocalypse. I'm going to stick with the houses over here first. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so we cleared out this main area. So a lot of hordes there. So let's just quickly check my map, see what we did from last episode. All right, so we have 4 houses that we have to do here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hello? Anyone in here? They're always in the bathrooms. Is that like a thing? All right, so this house is cleared. Go ahead and mark it. Go ahead and mark that house as complete. And on to the next one. Ooh, that might be useful. A splint. We'll take that. Adhesive bandage. We'll always take adhesive stuff. All right, completes this house. Go ahead and mark it. All right, we've completed this entire area. Now I think we should go ahead and start working up these houses next. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we made it to the blocks of houses we have not discovered yet. So let's go ahead and check it out. And it looks like this house doesn't have anything. So let's go ahead and move on to the next house. Go ahead and mark it first. Oh. I lied. Here comes a Zed. Dang, I think stomping the Zeds is the better way of doing it. Not even stomping them, but like having go out windows or fences causes them to like be insta-kills. Alright, let's move on to the next house. Hello? I see a guy with liquor. Anyone else in here? I don't see anyone, but let's just make sure that the coast is clear before I actually start. Alright, we're good. What do you have on you? Got a paring knife on you. Empty glass bottle. A key ring. I don't need any of that. Actually, I'll take the empty bottles. I could use those. I forgot about the whole Molotov cocktails. We can make the Molotov cocktails with those. So let's go ahead and clear out the house if anything of importance, like caffeine pills, an empty bottle. I'm curious if I can take that and use that as a Molotov cocktail. Probably not, but anyway. We got a candle. All right, I think that's going to be it for this house. I'm going to go ahead and eat something real quick as my character is a little hungry. All right, nothing I need. Go ahead and mark this house as complete. What I'll do is I'll go up and down these guys here. We'll just make like a little loop-de-loop. All right, nothing here. This house is complete. We'll mark it. On to the next house. Next house looks like it has a garage or something based on the backyard. Okay, a little shed. Okay. Check the house out first. Where you come from? That it? Yep. All right. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Hello? Noisy TV. We'll turn that off. And I think that completes this house. There's nothing here. Gonna take care of this Zed. Okay, I think we've already cleared this house. Yeah, this house I think we've already cleared. from previous episodes. So let me just quickly just zoom through, make sure I didn't miss anything. I hear something. Shuffling at least. Alright. Okay, he's banging on some window. There he is. Come on in. Boom. One shot kill. Every time. I might have to do that. Oh, another one heard me. Boom. Done. This house complete? Just about. Alright. Let's go ahead and mark this house. Go ahead and take care of these Zeds since they're out here. Oh, okay. More are coming. Dang, this house is a party house. Alright, that takes care of that little horde. Guy's a little winded, so I should probably take it easy for now. Alright, let's go ahead and work on this side, and then we'll come back around and do the other side. Oh, this must be the toilet paper house. Yeah, it's all toilet paper. Alright. On to the next house. We'll mark it off first. Alright, let's see if we can take care of this group of Zeds. There's a total of 6 total. Oh, and crashed vehicles over here. Oh, there's more coming. What? Ah! I don't know what happened there. My game just froze. But anyway, continuing on. Alright, that takes care of that little horde. Let's go ahead and finish off these guys here. Oh, and it looks like we found a barricaded home. We'll have to come back for that. That's probably why it's so crowded over here. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Alright. Okay, back to what we were doing. Alright, nothing. Oh, and this guy heard me. Let's go ahead and take care of him. This house looks like there were a horde Zeds in it. So let's just quickly check to make sure I'm not gonna be bombarded with Zeds. There you are. Go ahead and mark this house as complete. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and take care of him. He's kind of, I don't want him sneaking up on me. Alright, this house seems like it has some Zeds. Alright, my guy's getting tired and out of breath, so we gotta take this a little cautiously. I don't want to get bombarded, especially because the door is broken, windows are broken, and I have no clue what to expect. So let's go ahead and turn the TV off. And let's see what this house has in store for us. Right, that completes this house. We cleared it out. There's no Zeds inside. Come on through. Go ahead and take care of him. All right. Let's see. You guys didn't have anything? No, you did not. Let's go ahead and Let's go ahead and remove broken glass. Climb on through. And I see something already. This is perfect. A heavy-duty flashlight. What is this? Okay, these are just to make a bomb. Don't really need to make a bomb. We got tennis ball and sneakers. We don't need. All right, we got a box of rounds. So I'm gonna take that. I think I already got an MSR 700 rifle, so I'm not gonna take that. All right, guys, I think we can successfully say we cleared out another block. So let's go ahead and head back to base. Which my car is actually over here. So we're going to head over this way, grab the car, then head back to base. So I'll see you back at base. My guy's already getting tired. The lights turned on just in time. Let's go ahead and walk the remaining of the way. Good morning, guys. So today is the day we are going to go over to the apartment building and try to clear out the Zeds using Molotov cocktails. So let's go ahead, head on over there, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, all right. Already discovering Zeds on the perimeter. Let's go ahead and take care of those guys. There's a total of 5, so let's go ahead and take care of those, and then we'll see what we're dealing with. All right, so we took care of that little horde. Let's see how the apartment building's doing. All right, we've got a lot of Zeds. Hold on, let me just quickly see how many Zeds I truly have. Yeah, so my plan is to start yelling, get their attention, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Hey! 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 Hey!
All right, let's see what happens. You ready? How do I light it? Whew, okay, hold on. All right, let's see if this works. It doesn't. What am I doing wrong? Got a Molotov cocktail in one and a matchbook in another. All right, guys, I think the Molotov cocktails are not working for me. See, watch this. I'll put a Molotov cocktail as my primary, and then I'll put the matchbook in my secondary. And then I should be able to just throw it, but my guy does the push animation instead. So we're gonna have to try a different approach because this ain't working. So let's go ahead and lose this horde, which I'm going to use this theater to get rid of these hordes because it's an easy sight breaking technique. So I can just go through here, go through this. There's already a Zed in here. We'll go ahead and leave them alone. And we'll go out the back door. All right, so I think my next thing I'm going to try doing is building a campfire and then just having them come to the campfire. So let's look for some stones. So, all right, so we need 3 stones, regular size stones. Large stone. All right, so 3 stones. We'll take 3 of these guys. Ah, they're coming after me. All right, I'm gonna have to break sight from them a little bit. So we're gonna get in the car and get out of here. All right. Here we go. Remove stone. Huh. All right, their radius is kind of interesting. All right, I need some fuel for the fire. So let's grab some log. Let's grab a log. Where did he come from? He's got really good hearing. Let's go and take care of him. All right, let's go and throw our log in here. Let's go ahead and take care of these Zeds that hurt me. Ah, my weapon. Go ahead and remove that. I already have a metal baseball bat, so we'll go ahead and attach that on our back. And let's get cracking. All right, that took care of that little group. Take care of this guy, and let's see how bad it looks over here. We might be able to install a fire pit, and then we can catch it on fire, and we can gather all those Zeds, and basically have them walk over the fire and catch fire. All right, so let's see how bad it is over here. All right, so we got 4 Zeds over here, a couple, maybe one in the tree. We'll take care of these guys first. All right, my guy is getting a little out of breath, so let's move out of the way over here. All right, so there's 3 in the trees and 2 there, so we'll go ahead and sit down, catch our breath. That sucks that we couldn't use the Molotov cocktails. That would have been really great. I don't know if I'm using them wrong, but I mean, I looked at tutorials and it said to put the Molotov cocktails as your primary and the lightings, the matches in the secondary. Maybe it needs to be like fuel-based stuff. Maybe that's why it's not working, but I'm gonna keep doing this, and maybe in the future, if we find a lighter, we can work on Molotov cocktails instead. So let's go ahead and continue what we were doing. We've got 5, 10, about 10 Zeds here, give or take. Boom. All right, let's see. How bad is it over there? Actually, it's not that bad. So hopefully the tree line doesn't say differently, but I see 1 Zed there. But let's go ahead and take care of her real quick. Boom. All right, can we set up shop here? Let's see. Boom. Done there. All right, we got our stuff. It looks like these Zeds either hear me or they're just moving very slow to their next location. I think they hear me though. So we're gonna move out of the way. We're gonna go back to the car, grab our light source, which actually might be just grabbing this log right here. Destroy for fuel. Log. Boom. Done. We'll take care of this group actually, and then we'll work our way through. Alrighty. I guess it's time to walk back before I actually hurt myself, because we are at high exertion, so we'll head back to the car, and then we'll get our breath back, and then we'll try to finish off this area. That sucks that we weren't able to use fire, but maybe in the next episode we can. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of their side of view for a quick sec while we get our exertion on track. All right, we're pretty good. Let's go ahead and head back over and take care of the remaining. All right, the area is cleared of Zeds. I think it's time to head back, guys. It is getting late. Well, it's 6 p.m. I don't really want to start the fireworks until daytime. So we're going to head back to base. So yeah, we're going to head back to base, and I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to gather some weapons up and put them in my car so that I have some extra arsenal for my next run through of those Zeds. So I'll see you guys at base. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys could like and subscribe for more Chomp content. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.